God, no matter what I do. Whew. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinnamon. I am 23. I live in Arizona, and I am a new mom to a now 6-week-old. His name is Iverson, and he is my world right now. I am stuck in babyland, and it's been, every day is a hit or miss. Every day is a hit or miss. So I just kind of wanted to start with that. But I just kind of want to update y'all from the last video I did was 36 week bump dates. I did end up going into labor at 37 weeks. I did want to go into labor at 37 weeks. I actually did exercises and things like that to induce my labor per se. But this is basically going to be my labor and delivery story. It's honestly very simple, very to the point, nothing complicated at all about it. I did have a C-section as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Like I said, I gave birth at 37 weeks. I think it was 3 days. Hey, the power went out. The hell? I guess I'll just continue the video until something's gonna go on. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I gave birth at 37 weeks, and I think it was 3 days pregnant. My water had broke. Okay, so I was leaking fluid. That on November 28th, 2021, my water broke at about 2:30 a.m. So I just kind of waited, because they always say, like, just because your water breaks doesn't necessarily mean you're in labor. But when my water broke, there was a bunch of blood. I kept having to pee, but it wasn't like pee, you know what I'm saying? It was just a flow of amniotic fluid flowing out, and I was just freaking out. It's my first baby, so I decided to go to the hospital 2 hours later after that. So 4:30 a.m., I'm in the hospital, told them my water broke. They tested me. I guess I didn't know they did this. They have this test. It's kind of like a pregnancy test where they test if there's amniotic fluid in the vaginal canal, I guess. And there was. So the nurse had instructed me that, yeah, I'm not going back home without a baby. So that's my night officially started. My water broke. In my head, I was just going through a bunch of things. Just like, when is it gonna come? When am I gonna feel this immense amount of pain? But that wasn't my case at all. So they gave us our room, me and Lucas, my fiance, and they put me on Pitocin. So they put me on the lowest possible dosage of Pitocin. I think it was 2 milligrams to start with, just to onset contractions and whatnot. But nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. And this dosage kept going up. I think every hour, 2, 4, 6, 8 milligrams of Pitocin per hour. And I didn't feel anything. I was on Pitocin for 2 days, 2 very uneventful days, me and Lucas in the room. Lucas was able to go out once a day and just do whatever and come back. Me, of course not. I had to stay in the room, and you know, there was room service and whatnot, but not much to do. We played games, we watched TV, but I was still waiting to see if there was going to be some type of pain, but nothing was happening. So after 2 days, I was sick and tired of it. I was frustrated. I'm already uncomfortable. I wanted this baby to be out of me. And I've also heard that high dosages of Pitocin leads to autism in your child. That stuff leaks to the fetus too, making the fetus high too. So I knew I didn't want that. It was either get this baby out of me, because myself, my own knowledge, I knew there was other ways to induce labor. So, and I know it wasn't really the drug way. I thought maybe they would stick something up there and, you know, boom, bow, bing, the baby coming. But I was on Pitocin for 2 days. I told him I was frustrated, get the doctor in here, get this baby out of me. And then the doctor came in, and she was like, yeah, nothing's going on. You're not feeling contractions. They were telling me I had contractions here and there, but I didn't feel anything. So they also put, instead of the Pitocin, they tried a different medication to try to bring on contractions. I forgot what it was called, but it was a pill, and there was 4 dosages to this pill every 4 hours. So they said typically after the 3rd pill, I would feel something, and then we were gonna go from there. So we wait, take the pill, we wait, take the pill, we wait again, take another pill. After that 3rd one, I was like, okay, I'm ready. Like, let's do this. Let's go, baby, you know? Took the 3rd pill. Nothing happened. Nada. Nothing. Zilch. I took the 4th dose of that medication, the final dose, and nothing happened. Nothing was going on. I didn't feel anything. They still did say I was having contractions, but I didn't feel a thing. So yeah, I was frustrated at that point too, because it's like, why is nothing working? Like, my water broke, but there's no contractions. Like, I'm not in labor. I'm not in active labor. So it was really frustrating. So after that, that's when the C-section talk came on, and that's when she said, okay, we're just gonna do a C-section and, you know, get you all set and get your baby out of you, okay? So the next day came, November 30th, the day that changed my life. And we get all prepped. The nurse is telling me all these things about the C-section, which is really scary. I've never really been through any major surgeries before. The most major was probably my wisdom teeth, and even then I rarely had any pain with that. But she's just telling me all this stuff. She's cleaning me up, telling me to gown up. You know, I have an anesthesiologist come in, tell me about the numbing process and whatnot. And all this happens like really fast, like within a few hours of my surgery. So I'm just trying to take it all in. Me and Lucas, Lucas is a trooper, man. My fiance is a trooper because I catch an attitude all the time. I'm always irritated or something, and you know, he's just always right there, even when he can't even stand to look at me sometimes. But he was there. He had to gown up, and he's just trying to support me, you know. And obviously I'm still pregnant, so I'm heavy. I'm hearing on the shit, but not really, you know, hearing this shit, if that makes sense. So yeah, we go into the C-section room. They're walking me through everything they're doing. They numbed me up through my back. I don't know, I did not see any of the needles or anything, probably good for the patient. It did feel like a long needle for the C-section one as well. I don't know if they use the same medication for the C-section as the epidural. I really don't know. But yeah, he numbed me up, and the way they laid you down on that thing is so weird, like a crucifix. Hands perpendicular, right? And legs straight down. Like I don't understand why, you know, there could have been a little cushion or a little, you know, just like something that looked less like an exorcism like procedure. So I was laid up there, numbed up, didn't feel a damn thing. So she starts hitting me or pinching me really hard, and she says, do you feel that? I'm like, nope. And she's like, okay, good, looks like we're ready. They bring in Lucas. Lucas comes in, he's sitting right beside me. They have the thing up, right, so you can't see what's going on down there at all. But I feel her kind of sawing into me, into my stomach. Sorry, maybe I should mention this is probably TMI, but whatever. I could feel her sawing into my skin, but I didn't feel anything, you know? So I'm like, oh my God, like, they're really about to get this baby out of me. Like, this is when I really was like, oh my God, oh my God. So I'm just closing my eyes, just trying to breathe. They said this procedure was gonna go very fast, so I like that about it as well. But she finished cutting me up. I hear her doing things, can't see nothing, so yeah, I'm just hoping everything is going good down there. And then the anesthesiologist told me that when right before they're gonna get the baby out, they're gonna push right here really hard to you know, squeeze the baby out of my incision. So I think I hear him. Let me make it fast. So then I feel that push, and they push really hard, like literally they're trying to squeeze this baby through this hole. So I'm like, get him out, get him out, get him out. And he's out. I hear him, he's crying, everyone's telling me about him, and I can't see anything because his fucking cloth is up, but I hear him crying. They're saying he has so much hair. They're saying he's so beautiful. Like, I can hear like the shakiness in Lucas's voice, just saying how beautiful he is. Just going back to that very, very fast moment. It happened so fast. I can't even tell you. They brought the baby to me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, oh my God, like, you were really inside me. You were really inside me. Like, you're not fake. You're here. You're finally here after 9 long months. And I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier. So I didn't get to hold my baby, unfortunately. Lucas did, of course, and Lucas saw them doing their thing that they do to him, checking his oxygen, all that stuff. So they give the baby to Lucas, and they tell Lucas they're going back to the room because they're still sewing me up in my incision and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool, go ahead. Sad, but, you know, I'll see the baby in a minute. So after about maybe 15-20 minutes or so, I'm all sawed up. They take me to the room. I get my baby, and I still in like disbelief. It's one of the weirdest, most surreal things that you will ever feel. I had a lot of doubts in my pregnancy. Not doubts, but unsureness, you know, just like, am I gonna be a good mom? I still have those, of course, but it's really, 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 really peaked on when you're pregnant, because it's like, I don't know if this is even real right now, especially your first baby. Like, what am I gonna do? How I'm gonna do it? And in what way to where I can be the best parent and still be present. So that moment was beautiful. It really was. That's my labor and delivery story. I'll try to put in a few photos as I'm talking throughout this story so you guys can kind of see what was going on. And that kind of concludes it. I did want to bring Ivy out. I think I'm going to bring him out. He's sleeping, but it's okay. Okay. He was sleeping, one sock off, sleeping good. All right, this is my son, Iverson. Say hi, baby. He's like, why'd you wake me up? Sorry, the lights are bright, huh? I'm sorry. He was born November 30th, 6 pounds, 7 ounces. He is now 6 weeks. Look at him. Hi, I'm sorry I woke you up. I'm sorry. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi. All right. I'm ending this video. I'm done. If you guys want to see any updates, if you want to see Iverson's updates, hi. Let me know. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I'll probably do a postpartum update because that's a whole nother ball game. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and yeah, peace out. Bye.